Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are students from BFC21002, Construction Engineering Group 1, Session 2. For the introduction, we need to do three things before we start our project, which is soil investigation, earthwork, and site clearing. For the soil investigation, it's used to help determine soil properties at the construction site. It is a part of the building and site preparation process, and is completed by drilling into the soil to a reasonable depth depend on the construction plan. So for the soil investigation, we have three methods, which is test pit, boring methods, and geographical method. For the test pit, it depends on the space required for efficient excavation and sample collection. It's normally square or circular in plan. Size is 1.2 meters until 3 meters. The test trench usually 1 meter until 2 meter wide.
There are four types of boring method, which are rotary boring, percussion boring, auger boring, and wash boring. There are two types of geographical method, which are electrical resistivity method and seismic reflection method.
Alright, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Afan and I will continue the presentation of this slide. So, site clearing is a process of removing all items of a land area that hamper the development process. It is actually the first phase of any construction. So, types of site clearing. First, we go to vegetation, which is we need to remove all tree, bushes, and anything with large system inside. Second, it is refuse and debris. So we have to remove any trash from the site surface. So basically we have to remove any rock that can become obstacles to your construction project. So here is the importance of site clearance. First is we can avoid fire hazard. We can prevent the spread of disease and pests. We can also encourage healthy growth. We can create usable space, and last but not least, we can improve the aesthetic value of that space.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Ala Shafika. I will continue with site clearance equipment. For site clearance equipment, we have brush hook, chainsaw, and jackhammer that we use for demolition works. Next, we have ground penetrating radar, which is GPR, that is new technology that has been used in engineering field. It is geophysical locating technology, use radio wave to obtain photograph of object below ground level without having dig up the soil. Next is work methodology of site clearance. It has two parts, which is preliminary activities and execution work. In preliminary activities, we need to get client approval by submitting a survey drawing, and we need to investigate the underground to check if there are any existing structure underground to reduce damage during site clearing. For execution work, we have butt clearing and grubbing, which is contain work like bush clearing, topsoil removal, and tree removal, and the other one is removing existing structure.
Next, we are going to explain about the general consideration of earthwork. Firstly, we need to consider the economic aspect. It is because our construction will attract the client when we give them a better price. The next one is environmental factors. Firstly, what is environmental factors? First one is habitat, agriculture, forestry, flora and fauna, water resources, and lastly is the agriculture. How are we going to consider the environmental aspect? By reducing the energy consumption and water usage. Why we need to consider the environmental factors? It is because we can prevent the site pollution, technological hazard, and lastly, waste of source and product. Thank you.
Next, I am Ashahanan binti Muhammad. Nama matrix AF200090 will continue with earthwork process. The next procedure is mixed areas. It is so-called low-rise zones. The objective is to maintain the continuation of the bearing capacity at the level of the subformation. Then we will do the backfill. The goal is to construct the elementary structure backfill by taking into some factors. The last but not least is excavation. It is the process of moving earth, gemstone, or other equipment with tools. Then we will move to importance of earthwork. First, to construct foundations, keeping walls, or maybe whole structures. Second, utilize in engineering spots consisting of constructing canals, diverting rivers, or others.
As conclusion, geotechnical investigation, also known as soil research, is applied to learn regarding the physical features of the rock and soil around a building site, and it is a crucial feature of the building process. Site clearing is usually done as part of the enabling activities that are done. The site must be cleared to permit for further demolition, treatment, or remediation activities before the actual construction work can start. One of the initial tasks in a building project may be to cut and fill. It is applied when a site is not level or needs to be adjusted before building.